So I've been using the Starlink Mini for over a year now, and I truly love this product. It's been a game changer, and it gives my wife peace of mind knowing that I'm out there overlanding in the middle of nowhere, and I could still be able to contact her and be able to contact emergency services if I needed to. But there is one thing holding this back that's preventing it from being the perfect product, and that it lacks its own dedicated power source. Until now, this is CTMods portable power bank, and this is pretty much an integrated battery that goes directly to the back of your Starlink Mini, providing you portable power and actually taking your Starlink wherever you need to go. No need to carry big cables or power stations or have it plugged to the wall or your RV. This is all you need to power your Starlink Mini. Now, I've had this product for a couple weeks now, and I'm going to give you guys my honest review on this thing, and I'm going to let you know if this is worth your money or not. Let's get right to it. Now, in order to power the Starlink Mini, you could use a couple different power sources. You can use the AC adapter that comes in the box with every Starlink Mini, which then you will need a wall. So you have to plug it at home somewhere, or you could use one of these power stations, right? But this thing is 30 pounds. It's not really, I would say, portable. You can also use the DC adapter that you can buy separately. This one is the Starlink Mini. And with this, it allows you to use it with your car's DC adapter. Or again, if you have a power station, most of these also have a DC adapter. This is mine right here. However you power it with these two, you do have to use a 50-foot cord. So the Starlink Mini has all this space right here. And you know what would fit that perfectly? What about a portable battery pack? And thank you to CTMods for actually sending me this product for review and testing. They also sent me this little mini portable tripod stand. It's kind of cool. Now, they did send this out to me, but I do have the freedom, guys, to say whatever I want. I'll let you know exactly if this thing is worth it, in my opinion. But my opinions cannot be bought, so I will be brutally honest with you guys. I'm gonna let you know if this thing is worth it or not. All right, so this right here, guys, is the product. It's got a good heft to it. That's probably due to the big battery size. This one is rated for 129.5 watt hours, which means you cannot fly with this thing, because I know the TSA limits it at, I think, 99 watt hours or 100 watt hours. But I feel like I know this one is not going to be eligible for flights. On the back here, it shows you guys some of the specs. It looks like it has a DC input, a DC output, and 2 USB-C ports. So it looks like there's a little rubber gasket right here. That right there is for the DC in, if you wanted to charge it via DC. And then this way, you got 2 USB-Cs right here. Now this can be used to, you know, charge other devices. So if you wanted to charge your phone or your laptop or your camera batteries, anything like that, it's nice that you get 2 USB outputs here. This right here is a power button. And as you can see, this thing is half charged right now. It's a little battery indicator right there. And with the tripod adapter that they sent me as well, looks like it could just be threaded on right here, which is really nice and convenient. Now this thing also has a built-in stand, so if you didn't have the tripod, you can just flip this out like this, and now this becomes like a little stand for the floor if you had your Starlink Mini on the ground. You also get a shorty DC to DC adapter, and you also get a pretty nice braided USB-C cable. Now, installing this thing is really easy. You just pretty much take the short DC to DC and you plug one on top like this. All right, so now let's plug the other side in. And now all you do is slide it in just like this. And that's it. Let's go grab this and install this as well. And just like that, now we got a little tripod stand. And now your Starlink Mini is ready to go. Pretty much to turn your Starlink Mini on, you literally just push this button. So if you push it, you hear a click. And now the Starlink Mini is on. And to turn it off, it's just pushing the button. And now it's off. Now look how clean this setup is. Man, that's so nice. Like, no more needing this or this or this or this. Now your Starlink Mini is a truly portable. And from here, you just close the legs. Bam, and this is easily adjustable. So now the Starlink Mini is actually portable. Now, literally, this is all you need to power your Starlink Mini on the go. And with the built-in stand, like we talked about earlier, boom, that's all you need. You want to work at the park, you want to work by the water, you want to work at the beach, this is all you need right here. A nice little touch too is they have this little quick release little lever right here. So in order to take this out, you just have to pull this lever to the left like this, and then this whole thing slides off easily, just like that. And when you click it back on like this, you just put this to the left and locks it into place. It's a nice little touch. Now the battery won't get out. Yeah, it's stuck on there. So I have been using this product for a couple weeks now, and it has been awesome. It's really nice to carry. Like I said, it's truly portable. Easy to set up, easy to deploy. Now with this 1/4-inch mount right here, you could literally use any kind of tripod that has the 1/4-inch screw. This is pretty universal right here. Most tripods, other camera accessories too, have this 1/4-inch thread, so you can use any of those accessories that has that directly right here on the back of the battery. All right, so just some basic specs. This battery is 35,000 milliamp. This is the biggest battery bank that they offer. I told you guys earlier that this one cannot be taken on a plane, but they do make a smaller version. It's 27,500 milliamp battery, which is just underneath the TSA qualifications in terms of battery pack, how big you can bring on a plane. And that one is actually even cheaper than this one. Now with this one being 35,000 milliamp, I actually have gotten about 5.5 hours of usage time on this. And the fact that this thing is so portable, like you could just put it in a backpack and go backpacking. If you're a backpacker, this could double as a battery pack for your other devices. It's pretty much an all-in-one battery bank. All right guys, so since this thing can only use the DC adapter to charge, this thing can pull about 60 watts. So with the size of the battery pack, it does take about 2.5 to 3 hours to fully charge this from 0 to 100%. So is this product worth it for you? Well, that really depends. But before we get to that, I do have 2 cons with this, and these 2 cons might be the deal breaker for you. So let's get right into it. All right guys, so one of my first cons with this thing is that you can only charge it via DC. I think this is kind of inconvenient because, you know, most products today use USB-C, so it would have been nice to charge this via USB-C. So if you guys see this right here, it says in, and pretty much in means this is the only way you can charge this battery is using the DC port. So right now I have it plugged in to my power station, just charging this thing. But if you guys see these 2 USB ports, it says out, meaning this thing can only charge out of these USB-Cs and cannot be charged in. So this is my MacBook charger. If I try plugging it into here, can't charge it. If I try plugging it into here, can't charge it. I think that's a missed opportunity to just make one of these input and output. That way, if you don't have the convenience of having a DC charger, you know, you could at least use your phone charger or your MacBook charger, or, you know, like I said, USB-C is pretty universal, and I would just really like to see that here. So I'm going to use the USB-C that they provided. These are my Buds Pro, and yeah, see, it's charging it, and it works. I feel like they could have added it so you're able to charge it via USB-C as well, but looks like you can't. All right guys, and my second con with this product is probably the price. Now at the time of making this video, it's actually on sale for $200, which I think is the reason why most people will not pick this up. Now whether this thing would be worth it for you, I think it depends on you. Like if you're someone like me that's always outdoors and always camping in the middle of nowhere, and you know, I always want to have a way to contact my wife or contact emergency services in case anything happens, this is a no-brainer. Of course, this thing is worth it for me. I think having a built-in battery for your Starlink Mini is a game changer because like I said, before that we had to use a power station, 50-foot cords. You needed a wall, you needed a, you know, some sort of power source. So just having this as your power source, and you could also charge other devices at the same time. But if you're like me and this is worth it for you, CTMods did provide me a discount code for you guys. If you guys click the link in the description below, you guys will get 17% off this thing right now. And I think with that discount, they'll definitely make it worth it for you if you're someone like me that needs this thing. And even if you don't need it, I would truly appreciate if you guys like this video, if it helped you decide whether you want this or not. Again, I'm a consumer just like you guys. I try to give you guys my honest, brutal truth about these products. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys want to see this video right here where we do a speed test of the Starlink Mini while on the go, we have the Roam plan. The speeds kind of surprise us, and I think it will too, but you guys can watch that video right here. If you guys want to see any of our overlanding videos, then I suggest you guys click this adventure playlist right here. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.